3, 4. Burn it down! Burn it down! Burn it down!
Hi again, everybody. Tonight, our WLS ongoing tour of the Lone Star State continues tonight with Snarl from Houston. Glad you're with us, fans. I'm Wally Cardill, joined as usual by Johnny Bianco and General Manager Hangman Tex Lynch. And fans, we're just a few days away from the start of the 2025 Sweet Revenge Summer Tour, which kicks off this Monday with the Texas Thunder card, and it's set to be pretty big, as I understand it, Tex.
Oh man, Wally, you got no idea. Good evening, everybody. How you doing tonight? Specialty matches, title matches up the wazoo. It is going to be a great kickoff to this year's Sweet Revenge Summer Tour, and it's all taking place in my backyard in the great state of Texas.
For you, it's convenient central. Must be nice to be able to just hop in the old pickup and drive to the arenas from home.
Yes, that black F-150 does belong to me, GB.
All right, gang. Without further fuss or feathers, our opening match will see Greg the Hammer Valentine crossing paths with the very hostile Tull of the Ferrantino stable.
Well, hey now, that ought to be a good one. All right, folks, let's turn it over to ring announcer Buck Morton for the introduction.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our WL Snarl. Our opening contest is set for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first, from Seattle, Washington, weighing 258 pounds, here is Greg, the Hammer Valentine.
All right, Greg the Hammer Valentine back with us again, set to go one-on-one against Tull, the shorter masked half of Team Chaos, along with Dr. Zodiac of the MJ Ferrantino stable. And Greg the Hammer Valentine, being a seasoned veteran, is definitely going to give Tull a serious run for his money.
Agreed. While Tull is a veteran too, he's only got about a third of the experience of a Greg Valentine. Either way, this one is likely to get heated between the two opponents.
I'm not going to let that bother me, because if they get heated, that means it's going to be a good match.
His opponent, accompanied by Dr. Zodiac and manager MJ Ferrantino, representing Team Chaos from Shoyle, Arkansas, weighing 270 pounds, Tull.
Shoyle, Arkansas. Hell, how refreshing to see a masked wrestler with a hometown that isn't parts unknown. I know you've broken that barrier, being proud of your hometown of Burnett.
Yep.
Anyways, Tull seldom engages in singles matches, preferring to work with Dr. Zodiac. But this first-time encounter between Haas and the Hammer does shape up as a terrific card opener tonight.
Well, two seasoned veterans going at it, and this should be good. Not only do we have MJ Ferrantino at ringside, but Dr. Zodiac as well. This should shape up to be an excellent card opener.
Text about Ferrantino and American Powers. Have you heard anything about who EP might be considering as a manager between Ferrantino and Sylvia Strong?
I done told you, GB, that is entirely up to them, and I am staying the hell out of it. But we should know pretty soon. All right, well, we've got our principals in place, the referees here, the managers here, the balls are in place 1 through 40. Let's play lotto. Here's LaBelle from Walt Rothburn. They lock up, collar and elbow, center ring. Valentine shoves down Haas. Haas back up on his feet real quick. Valentine nails him with a knee breaker. Greg the Hammer Valentine stopped with the kick by Haas. Haas turning it into a dragon screw. Delivers a kick to the chest of Greg the Hammer Valentine. Rounds him back up. Valentine shoves him right back down. He rolls back. Oh, missed with the knee. Tull goes behind, delivers a kick to the leg of Valentine, goes behind again, but Greg the Hammer Valentine, quick with the counter, goes behind, but Tull also quick with the counter. Man, look at this right here. Tull has him up, atomic drop right in the tailbone. Valentine sweeps the leg on Haas, misses with the kick again. Tull nails him with a Russian leg sweep. Haas rolls Valentine over, he's done on that side. Drags him center ring. Drives the knee into the canvas. And now right into a blatant choke. Well, Hoss Tull has never been a polite one. Hoss rounds up Valentine. Tries to unscrew his head like a bottle cap. Twisting the head and neck of Greg Valentine. Hoss Tull firmly in control right now, but Valentine trying to turn it around. Tags him with a couple of shots and backs him off. Greg Valentine wrapped up into a DDT real quick by Hoss Tull. Whoa. Valentine makes his way to the apron, using the ropes to get himself to a standing position. Here comes Hoss. Valentine counters, gets back into the ring, sets up Hoss Tull. He's got him in the Dragon Sleeper. He's got him up over the shoulder. And boom, shoulder breaker. Valentine trying to put out the fire on Hoss Tull. Hoss slams him face down to the canvas by the arm, follows it up with a stomp to the lower back. Greg Valentine winds up the arm and snaps it on Hoss. Valentine rounds him up over the shoulder again, takes him to the ropes, hangs him up the top rope. Valentine quickly going for a cover here, one, but just a one. Hoss Tull powering out of the pin. Valentine finally nails that kick. Hoss Tull back up on his feet, winds up the arm on Valentine, another Russian leg sweep as MJ Ferrantino and Dr. Zodiac cheer him on, but only a one count on that one. A pin attempt with just a one as Hoss Tull starts putting the boots to Greg the Hammer Valentine. Hoss again twisting the head and neck of Greg Valentine in a painful position that Mother Nature just never meant. Hoss, look at this, undoing the turnbuckle. Well, like I said, he has never been a real gentleman. Hoss rounds up Valentine, hard whips him into the steel of the turnbuckle, and Valentine caught all of it. The Hammer rounded up by Hoss. Valentine counters with a couple of shots, moves in the running elbow, takes down Hoss. Valentine covers, hooks the leg, one, only a one. Hoss Tull powering out too easily. Valentine nails him with a kick to the back, gathers him back up. Hoss Tull with a nice judo flip arm drag right there. Hoss takes himself all the way up to the top. Valentine getting back up to his feet. Here comes Hoss Tull, double axe handle, fails to connect. He catches a shot to the midsection from Valentine. And look at this. Whoa, wait a minute now. Hold it now, disqualified right there.
At 3 minutes and 13 seconds, referee Walter Rockburn has disqualified Greg Valentine. Your winner via disqualification, Hoss Tull. Now that was incredibly stupid on Greg Valentine's part, and it's lost him this match.
Folks, we're going right back to the ring. It seems Greg Valentine tried to beat it out of town, but Hoss and Zodiac got different ideas, and they are definitely taking it out on Greg the Hammer Valentine for that disqualification. Slam down to the floor by Dr. Zodiac. He is already battered and bleeding. Greg Valentine in all kinds of trouble. Hoss Tull slams him down to the floor again. Hoss catches a knee from Valentine. He's trying to battle his way out of here. Rounds up Hoss by the throat. There's Dr. Zodiac. The numbers game is got him down. They're just punching him all over the place like a punching bag. Hoss and Zodi charging the ring, going after Greg the Hammer Valentine in retaliation for his use of a foreign object on Hoss. And there, look at this. Greg Valentine with that masterful elbow right across the head of Hoss Tull. Dr. Zodiac right there draws an elbow into his skull. Valentine up against the ropes. Valentine draped across the middle rope as Dr. Zodiac draws his knee into the back of Greg the Hammer Valentine. Hoss takes himself to the top turnbuckle. Dr. Zodiac on the outside. Oh, well, a swing and a miss on that one for Hoss Tull. But Greg Valentine catching all kinds of hell from both Hoss and Zodi. Zodi watching as Hoss rounds it up and lays on him a Popeye spinning punch. Hoss Tull with Greg Valentine by them blonde locks, and oh man, a headlock punch, a clubbing overhand right. Another series of double axe handles, Greg Valentine. I told you the numbers game was definitely going to get him. Between him, Hoss, and Dr. Zodiac, he ain't got much of a chance. Not much the referee can do except look on helplessly. Man, he is beat up bad. Valentine rolled back into the ring by Hoss and Zodi. Hoss Tull takes himself up to the top rope, dives and misses with the elbow again. You should stop trying to do that, Hoss. Dr. Zodiac watching as Greg Valentine gets countered quickly by here we go. Here's a double team. Zodiac holding him while Hostile nails him with a series of shots to the midsection. They've got Valentine up, back suplex. Down he goes. And here we go. Look at this. Dr. Zodiac lays the giant swing on Greg the Hammer Valentine, and he is definitely non-compass menace at this point. Oh, man.
The vengeance from Team Chaos fell swift and hard for Greg Valentine, who not only blows the match with that DQ, but gets beaten up so badly by Haas and Zodi. I think his mom would be hard-pressed to recognize his face after the absolute 2-on-1 battering he just got.
I suspect we're going to have to get a stretcher out here for poor Greg Valentine, but and while that happens, we'll be back with more RWL Snarl right after the break. Don't you go anywhere. We'll be right back.